First things first, my name is Kenneth Forever. Company is ILE Technology Screens and Fusion Light Energy Gain. We have no time for the nonsense. As you all know, we got things to do. I shot some videos and a conference room location showing off the new portable screens. I got some things I want to redo on that particular section of the site, and I got to get ready for a price list for it, because that screen gets a lot of cool stuff. I do want to be out and about through Allentown with it, playing around and having some fun with it. So we got a lot to do. So this is what we're going to do to nip the nonsense in the butt, because for some reason this individual by the name of Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, which is also in a lot of trouble with our company, does not seem to get the point. He doesn't understand. And sometimes what we do is to shut him down for a bit. We give him something to do because he seems to be bored. We're going to be making some paint today. We're going to be making his same mixture here, and we're shipping it to his address today. We expect to have these tests done. Since you got all this time on your hands, I thought what would be better to have you test your own product. Now, we've been trying to get him to do this challenge for years. It's called the Black and White House Paint Challenge. It's been sitting around for about 4 years. He just refuses to do it. And this is his own product. Mind you, keep in mind, this is his own product. So you can't sit there and say, hey, look, you know, it's something out this, something out that. You should not deny this when it comes to your door. I got to go pick up two 32-ounce containers, and we're going to make two versions of it. We're going to make the original, which is the 2 scoops of black paint into white paint, and then we're going to make another version, which is going to be 3 scoops of black paint into white, and we're going to add some mica to that. So, some silver mica. So he should have no problem doing the test, because again, like I said, it's your own paint. I mean, if you deny, and my buddy was thinking about it, and I said, don't send him any gray paint then. They send him his own stuff over to him. Didn't he just shoot a video showing you how to make his own stuff? I said, yeah, he did. Send it back to him. It's a fantastic idea. You can't deny your own stuff. It's your own stuff. So you deny that, that's going to be pretty bad. That's extremely bad. So we're taking care of that today. So let me go and get what I got to get done. I got to go get this little thing taken care of. Got some new hammers. I got to go pick up a tablespoon. I don't have a tablespoon here. I don't have any measuring spoons here at all, period. But we don't make anything here. But still, let me go grab some stuff today. And we're going to pick up some 32-ounce containers. Got a medium-sized box. Do we even have a medium-sized box in here? I gotta look for a medium-sized box. Medium-sized box. And we're gonna make some of this stuff. So, just so you know, we planned ahead of time. We ordered a gallon of white paint. I'm gonna go pick up the black paint right now, because we're not gonna need a lot of it. That's why we got a gallon of the white paint ready to go. Oh, we're just serious about this. We don't play around. We don't play around things today. You got nothing better to do, man. Look, man, the demonstration that you're mad about, and it's the Parallax 0.8. The 0.8 Parallax, I have done that demonstration multiple times. I've done it 5 years ago. I did it a year ago, and so forth. I've done that demonstration multiple times. For you to go in and criticize my test, especially when you don't even do tests, especially when the Frankenstein, which you consider to be a final test, and that thing looked absolutely trifling, and try to pass that off as a usable product, shows you don't know what you're doing. So what's the best paint for us to have him test out? His own. It's right there. It shows you how to make it. The ingredients is right there. The interesting thing about that product is it not only matches the paint that he had, it matches multiple versions of his paint. Because man, we had his stuff over here. We were testing against the Cinemax. We tested against the Personal. It matches all that. So he has 2 versions coming. First one, you'll watch this, make everything on camera. You'll know everything's inside the box, everything's recorded, everything's documented. Just in case, you know, he's a sneaky little guy at the end of the day. Just in case he doesn't come back and say, well, he put something inside the box. No, we don't do that kind of stuff. We're professionals over here. As you can see by the messaging board we posted, that's a live chat that we had with him in his website, when he had his website, when he was in there carrying on and screaming, carrying on. And the picture that he displayed in his chat is a copyright. I actually displayed it multiple times by saying, oops, I did it again. So That, oops, you did it again, that'll land you 20 years in jail and a $250,000 to a $500,000 lawsuit. So yeah, told you, going around doing all this dumb stuff. So I'm going to send you up some stuff, and that's it. Because I got some things I have to do. I got some screens I want to show off. I figure out exactly how we're going to position projectors in here. Some things I want to do and get ready. I got things I got to do, and I got a chance to show off the whatchamacallit on the go. Some people saw it too. Downstairs they saw the screen. They were like, oh, "Are you selling those?" I was like, "We're going to be selling them pretty soon." So this will be fantastic to have them. Yeah, they're going to be fantastic. They don't require expensive machines. We got the Cumi in there doing those demonstrations. All right, so if you can do the bounce on and off, that'll make a difference. You're going to get the paint today. We're shipping it out today. I don't got time to play around. We'll make this stuff on camera, mix it up, paint it down to something, send it to you today. I'm playing around with you. Now, it's up to you. Signature confirmed, too. The only one that can sign for it, by the way. I'll send it to you today. It's the best idea I've ever heard from my buddy. Like, yeah, what are you doing? Send it other stuff down here. He's right. Alright, thank you. Oh, making biscuits, taco. Always in the morning with the biscuits. Making the biscuits. Early in the morning with the biscuits. The biscuits. Nipping in the butt. Today. I got your address, so we're good. And you can't sit there and cry and say, oh, but it's not residential, buddy. Your address is posted and everywhere as a business address. So it'll be addressed to your company, your business. And you can't say your business doesn't exist, because it does. Your LLC can't be dissolved. Can't be dissolved because you committed perjury on it. That's why. So forget all that nonsense. And you're still advertising it. You're still on your YouTube channel advertising your product. Because you're hoping to catch people at the end of the day that don't know about your shenanigans. Fernando, did I not tell you that your accounts are watched? Did I not tell you that? We have multiple videos showing you selling the product, which means you're doing invoices. Through PayPal, you're doing. You don't have to have a website to do invoices. That's what you're doing. So you're still doing business on a delinquent LLC and no license to sell in the state of California, which means I can bring charges against you today. We know about your activity already. First things first, if your business goes out of business, you're not advertising anymore because you're not doing business anymore. There's no point advertising anything. We used to do it, we don't have it anymore, we don't do it. You're still advertising a product as if you never went out of business because you're hoping to snare individuals who don't know about your shenanigans. You're hoping to make a little money off of them. That's what you're doing. So, we can clearly show that you are operating a business out of that apartment. That apartment is registered as a business. You have a delinquent LLC at that unit. And we can also show that you are operating in the state of California, which I'll be contacting those people down there who apply for the LLC, that you do not have a license to sell in the state of California. Even if you're online, you have to have license. Learned all that? So, yeah. We'll be contacting what they call State Attorney General Office, or whatever it's called over there. But until then, I'll take care of that today. And then we'll send your paint today. It's coming today. We're not going to be getting it today, but it'll be shipping out today. Tracking number will be posted. See? Much better. Now, if your product's not house paint, you can't tamper with it. You can't put anything inside of it, because we show inside the box and how everything is taped up, how it's sent to you. Can't mess with it in any way whatsoever. Boy, talk about painting yourself in the corner, right? Didn't I explain to people at the end of the day, when you attack us at the end of the day, that the repercussions that when we hit you back is far greater? We warn people on this stuff. So what's he going to do? If he cancels the order and the order comes back to us, it'll show. The tracking number is going to be posted. Everybody will get a chance to see the tracking in transit. We'll post it. You can watch it if you want. You'll have to sign for it. The signature confirmed only. It has to be only from him only. They're coming from our office straight to you. So let's see what he does. Let's see if he can back it up. Mind you, Fernando, if you send this product back and you deny this, this is going to be used against you in court. Anything you do will be used against you in court. We're taking your company to court for fraud. So, again, I would advise you. By the way, there's going to be some information in there on the bottom of this video. He has to do the demonstration live. Unboxing must be done live. You have to be in the boxing to make sure there's nothing in there whatsoever. It'll be simple and plain. We'll record every document, everything here to show what you were sent. That way you don't put anything in there, make any false accusations. You do that, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, buddy. You're already in trouble. Don't get in any more trouble. So this will be at your address soon. So, good luck, because you're going to need it. The version that I'm making, an upgrade version of it, has 3 scoops, and it has about, I say, a teaspoon of super mica in it. So you got 2 of them to do, 2 demonstrations to do. Doesn't make a difference if you turn the lights out on this stuff. Doesn't make a difference if you use the high. It won't help you in any way whatsoever. Mind you, I can duplicate network grade 773. We'll show you the ingredients we're going to use on the table. I'm going to set the table up, and then we'll get all that done. We'll be done for the day. Get all that packed up. Well, I got business to do today, but I want to get that out of the way. So ingredients here, just got to pick up the black paint. I think we're going to need about, let me see. Yeah. What are you fighting now? Let's see, over here. What's that? Oh, yeah, you're fighting something. That's his fight cry. That's his battle cry. I knew he was fighting something, because he does that when he's about to fight something. That's his ultimate battle cry. Now, see the difference between me and you, man? You sit up there and you talk all this nonsense. I come up here and I crush you, right? Like I did in the last couple of days. I crush you. What did I do? Now I show some demonstrations of my technology in an office setting. Make money as I crush you. And as for that whole, that parallax, man, come on, let me test that screen so many times it's not even funny. First things first, how are you going to say that I did it wrong if you never did it to begin with? You don't even own the sample sheet. Second, on top of that, I have to do that demonstration every time I go into a forum site involving that screen. You can't just walk into a forum site and go, hey, I beat this screen, blah, 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 blah. They don't care about that. They want to see this actually you doing this. So I have to do that demonstration multiple times. Like I do black versus black demonstrations, and you don't do it at all, period. Because again, skim by. It's a nearest narrow margin as much as I possibly can, so I hope I never have to do it again. That's why you don't see gray on gray demonstrations on all his products. You don't see any proper testing on all his products. He tries to skim it past, like he did with that Frankenstein mix. He tried to skim it past, and even though the screen was so poorly washed out and so bland looking on there, he still tried to say, oh, this is acceptable. You can put a TV right next to this, and no, heck no. My cell phone looked better than that. If my cell phone looked anything close to that, I'm going back to the dealership to get me a new cell phone, because there's something wrong with my screen. No way in the world you're gonna lie. Right on camera. So that shows you at the end of the day, if you don't know what you're doing, and you consider that to be acceptable, which we posted that demonstration already, so you know it's been posted. If you consider that to be an acceptable image, you don't know what the freak you're doing. That's like somebody putting salt in a birthday cake and saying, no, it's very sweet. It's very, very sweet. It's just so sweet. No. They're nervous. They're always nervous. When we get the pop-ins, the poppies, or I say pop-ins, don't say pop-ins. When we get the pop-ins are people who come into the room, pop out, come into the room, pop out. They're nervous. You already give me a sign you're nervous already. That's a nervous reaction you give. That's good. Be nervous. Very nervous. What's coming your way is going to be very, it's going to be everywhere. That tracking number is posted everywhere. On forum sites everywhere, and it's noted what that tracking number stands for. So there's going to be a lot of people watching that tracking number. It's posted everywhere. And there's more than one way to skin a cat. Sorry, Michael. You haven't learned anything yet from us? That you don't tamper with, you don't come near us at the end of the day? That the consequences are extremely great? This is going to be the worst thing you ever been through. So if you thought that network gray fiasco was a nightmare, wait till you see this tracking number gets posted everywhere, where everybody can watch where it's going. Now to our customers, no, we don't post your tracking numbers ever. Never, ever. Your tracking numbers are between us, or you and us, because you have to have it, or keep in mind, you have to have the tracking. But that's between us and us. This tracking number is being posted because this is an individual who has been doing a lot of fake demonstrations on our products and talking a lot of trash. Everything we do, he just comes behind running and screaming, talking trash. He doesn't back any of his products up. He's had multiple fails in his products. He's committed multiple serious government crimes. Very serious government crimes. And this is a way of us to nip it in the butt. Since he has so much free time, let's help him out with it. So I was thinking about sending him up some great paints. My buddy was like, nah, send his own stuff up to him. And it's a good idea. We're going to send you an upgrade version of it too. And everybody's going to know what the ingredients is. We're going to have it posted on the site when we do it. You know exactly what's in it. Of course you're going to. It's right there in the video. It's his own video. His own stuff. This is going to be rough. Oh. No, we just put this thing up. Oh, no. We were the right one. We were the right one. Uh-huh. How many ounces are in a tablespoon? Keep you busy. I'm just going to have a lot of time on your hands, moving on to bigger and better things. I'm going to help you with that problem. Mind you, when that postman gets there, he has strict orders, and it only goes to you. Signature confirm is on it. So, be careful, knock at your door. He's probably going to frighten the crap out of him since he does have agencies coming to see him because he's committed very serious crimes. So, whatever. So you're not going to deny something that's yours, right? And don't get in about that. We've been requesting our black paint for how long? I even sent you a certified letter to get my black and never received it. Since last year, we've been requesting it. Last year, nothing. Of course you can't send some black paint. You know why? We kick the crap out of any form of black surface anyway. We do testing. He knows our stuff is testing. So, since you have free time, I'll send you down your own product. And an upgrade version of it too. Which we have I picked up some silver mica. We'll make some of this, mix it all together. We'll send you 2 full 32 ounces. Plenty of paint to play around with. You have to do all demonstrations live. I don't care what machine you use at the end of the day. Lights on, it doesn't make a difference. The stuff's going to match you easily. But we did the test already. When we made that paint and we put it against the product that we purchased, it matched. And your customers also did that demonstration too, and it matched. You think his customers are sitting there watching that going, huh, nah, I'm not going to leave that alone. No, they went out and matched. They went out and did the demonstration themselves. A lot of them came back ticked off. I had some of his customers contacting us. I told his customers were contacting us. They were ticked off. And this stuff is house paint, yeah. He went in and sold them a dream that didn't exist. He went in and got a high-powered machine and stuck it up to a freaking dark environment and claimed that was coming from his paint. That wasn't coming from his paint at all, period. Any paint would have did the exact same thing. that had the same reaction. If you notice when he did the network gray and it showed the LG logo popped up, they both washed out. Both screens were washing out. That's why he doesn't upload that demonstration ever again. The only one he uploads is the one in the dark, because he has a better chance of lying in that one. He just sat right there and lied and said, oh, we need to put that on there. We need to do that on it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a clip on that so you can see the lie he just told right there in front of everybody, where he says, would I use this on my 2 million to 1 projector? No, I would never use it on that. I would never use it because the contrast levels wouldn't pull correctly. Yeah, you just did that demonstration when you was wearing the red hoodie when the LG logo popped up. You said that when you were sitting in the dark when you made that statement. Gee, you lied that fast, man. Literally lied that fast. But I'm going to fix your wagon. I'm going to send you down your own product. Everybody knows what's in it. It's your video. We know it's your video. I'm going to send you down that product because we're trying to get you to do that challenge for, oh, goodness gracious. How long is that challenge? That challenge got to be at least 4 or 5 years old. It's up there. You're going to do that, and you're going to do an upgrade version of it. Since you make your own product, and since it's only black and white paint anyway, you go over to Home Depot. It's right around the corner, not that far from you, and you go pick it up, and you go make it. If that package goes back, everyone's going to see the tracking number. They're going to be able to tell if that package has reached your location. If it's denied, it will show it's denied. It's coming back to us. Even the lawyers will have the tracking number. Everyone's going to have it. It's going to be posted everywhere. And it's going to tell why it's being sent and who it's being sent to. Now, you can sit there and rant and carry, but you put my address on blast where? Your address is right there on public domain for everybody to find it. You registered under a business. You better hope your landlord doesn't pick up on that thing. And he's really going to be triggered. And if you felt you weren't in any trouble, you would have had your landlord contact us by now. He would have been contacted us by now. If you felt you were in any trouble at all. You know you're in trouble. That's why you had somebody pose they were your landlord. I don't think your landlord's going to be happy about that because we have that information. We tracked that guy's number down and all this information. We know exactly who he is. He's a family member. So we know that basically you got somebody going to impersonate your own landlord to keep us from getting access to your landlord. The landlord would have been in contact with us by now. We've been smoking and mirroring this thing for years. We've been had contact with the landlord. Landlord can't find out because the landlord cut him a break and let him in that building. I'm pretty sure he told him, don't draw any attention to the building. This joker put his LLC on his building. You know how he's going to feel about that? He's going to lose his marbles when he hears about that. He's going to get an attorney. He's going to ask you first to remove it. You can't do it. Mind you, you got to contact them to do it. You can't liquidate an LLC without that proper document. And they're looking for him anyway because he's past due on the due date, the statement due date. So I don't know how that's going to work. So everybody knows your location already. That's a done deal. We can all track the tracking number together. We can all see the ingredients. We know how it's made. It's your video right there. It shows us how to make it. So again, I explained to you, Mr. Fernando, anytime you call yourself striking us, we don't go down. We never go down. We get right back up to what we got to do. When we strike you, you stay down. We don't play around in the day. So now you've got yourself in a very, 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 very serious situation. You've painted yourself to stay in a corner. Very, very small corner. You're exposed to the world right now. That tracking number will be posted on every single form site. Everywhere. On top of that, it advertises my office at the same time. You know what I mean? Because it's software technology. It's advertising for my company. It's destruction for you at the end of the day. I can use this as a vantage point to advertise all the technology we're designing in here. More publicity for us. See? You got to learn. A good businessman can use any angle for business. Even in a bad situation, he can use it for business. When you do dumb stuff like that, people have seen our demonstrations already, Fernando. They've seen tons of our demonstrations. I have done that demonstration 5 years ago. So if this was the case, where were you 5 years ago? Where were you a year ago when I was over in the garage doing that demonstration, when I had Screen Innovation in there? You weren't there either, were you? No. You were there, but you didn't make any statement it was fake. I do that demonstration all the time. When people come in here, they ask me about high certified screens. Sometimes we get somebody that's a high certified screen or how you compare against them. Some people be on form sites. Some people are educated in the field of projection. That's why we have the screens here to show that demonstration off. And if I did anything wrong with any of these companies, where I did anything disrespectful against their products, they would have sued me a long time ago. You see how fast it took for Black Diamond to file a lawsuit against us? They don't play around with that kind of stuff. So if that's the case, I would have been hit with a lawsuit already, or some kind of cease and desist order, or whatever. And then you come along and go, oh, this is where it's wrong. No, it's jealousy. It comes from you being jealous of what I do. You are literally so jealous of my work that you are moving on to bigger, better things is nothing more than you just crying about my products. So since you have nothing better to do, every time you do one of those demonstrations, we're going to send you down some paint. You could have a nice little collection when we get done with you. That Network Grade 773, I ordered that. So that's the next one to come in. You're going to be what? Great Paint of the Month Club? You get a new paint every month? Yep, we got the Network Grade 773. We got the Slip Silver. We got a gallon of Apple Barrel coming through. Anytime it does it, we send it through. And mind you, for those that, what's the purpose? We're taking this company to court for fraud. Because Fernando went on to YouTube and basically used a smoke and mirror mechanism, which is called dark environments, high-powered calibrated machines, and lied to his customers, telling them that the product basically did something that it didn't. And then after long being caught on camera by himself bearing receipts showing that the product matched a house paint, we have him in videos removing the evidence, trying to hide the evidence, bringing back the evidence, and making lines that had a yellowish tone, and then he continued to sell the product. That's like you having a recall on hot dogs, and you continue to sell the very same exact hot dogs that you know have a recall. You're supposed to remove those and send those back to the manufacturer. The problem is that sometimes some people buy hot dogs from other vendors that they shouldn't be, that are not licensed with the company, and therefore they can't send that stock back. And all that stuff. I know business. The big chains can do it. Sometimes the small chains can do it. If you bought from that vendor. Some people can't get those perks with those vendors because the vendors require a certain requirement in order to maintain contracts with them. So they'll buy from somebody else. But it's a bit of a gamble because the stuff is good, but at the end of the day, if there's a recall on it, you really can't get your money back. That's the gamble you take. In your case, Fernando, we all watch your stuff match house paint. In that courtroom, you're going to have to convince a judge that what we saw in the demonstration was two different products by a massive difference, and you can't show that. If you could, you wouldn't have tried to remove the video, which we have you documented in a live stream trying to remove the video. Requesting you to do the black and white challenge for 4 years, and you refused to do it. Matter of fact, we put in multiple requests for the Network Grade 773, and you refused. That doesn't sound like somebody at the end of the day that backs their products. And then we can show the judge multiple cancellations that we received from you and emails telling you we can buy what we want, and you couldn't back your products up. The whole term comes in, you can't back the product. If you can't back the product, you don't trust the product. If you don't trust the product, you should not be selling the product. You see how this plays out in the courtroom. You're going to try to get an understanding because he doesn't understand how reality works. But that's how it works. So paint that picture on you. And then they'll show fraudulent business practices, as in practicing without proper licensing, fraudulent and committing perjury, an LLC lying on documents, all that stuff. You were under oath when you signed on that stuff. That lawyer who signed over on that, he's under oath. You know, you're gonna come toward him. They can't take his license, but they say, look, a guy told me what he told me, and that's what we went with. You lied on that too. So all that's being brought into court. So, and on top of that, you're not registered, and that's an even bigger problem you're going to have even that. Or with that complied to that, man, it's a mess. Trust me, it's a big mess. So, I'm going to send up your paint to you today. We'll make it, put it all together. I got other business I got to take care of, and we're going to get that out to you, to your front door, with signature confirmed only by you and you only. No one else can sign for it. So, everybody will have the tracking number. It's going to be posted on both of our websites. It'll be posted on the forum sites, the Facebook pages, everywhere. In this video, we'll go back and we'll document on this video. And then we'll do a video about the tracking number and put it on there too also. So now everybody can track it now. So you can't say you never got it. We all know your address. Your business address. It's being sent to you as your business address. It's being addressed to your business. And if you sit on camera and say, I don't have the business anymore, Fernando, we have multiple videos showing you advertising and trying to sell a product that you claim you don't sell anymore on your site. Who are you selling that product to? So unless you're doing a PayPal invoice, because you can do PayPal invoice without even having a website, that's pretty much probably what you're doing. It means you're still scamming. So, we look forward to the test. Live. Just like you did the Network Race 773, you'll do this one too. Except for this will be your own product at the end of the day. And modified if you want. Better version than that one. Same thing, just a little different. It'll have 3 tablespoons. And it'll have a teaspoon of silver mica. Send you a nice 2 big gallons. We'll pack everything up. I got packing up here, don't I? Oh yes, we got packing for the projector. Alright, so we got all that. And we got tape here, right? Oh, we got everything here. Daggone it. We're going to get this done today. This is going to be done today because we got stuff to do. Alright, we got everything here. We got bubble wrap. We got the whole 9 yards. We got tape. We got to pick up the containers for you. Got more than enough paint that you need. You need rollers. I'll get you rollers if you need rollers. I'm pretty sure you can get rollers. We look forward to these tests being done. Next time you got free times on your hands, build a birdhouse. Trust me, it's much less embarrassing. Our forum site is waiting for this one. They've been itching for this one. So this is they're waiting. We got people logging in to see this. What are you gonna do? Go on vacation? He does that a lot. He'll run away. He's known for doing that. When things get too hairy from he'll run off and go on vacation. Oh, don't worry. You gotta come back sooner or later. I'll send you another one. I got plenty of this stuff. I can make it all day long. I'll send you another one. How many times you gonna go on vacation? Go on vacation if you want. I'll send you another one. And another one. And another one. And I'll keep sending them. You're gonna do this demonstration whether you like it or not. What are you gonna send to me? Your paint? I can crush your paint any day. I can make your stuff if I want to. You can't send me jack. As a matter of fact, you want to send me something, send me over that black paint that we requested multiple times. Do I need to send you another certified letter? Because I will. Sent you the first one. Got nothing. And this time, you know what? I'm going to send you a request. We want our black paint. And I'm going to post that link everywhere, the tracking number, for everyone to see. I'm going to put you on blast, Mr. Gonzalez. You're about to get your 5 minutes of fame. This is not going to go well. We want our black paint. I got some stuff coming up I want to test. And I really don't feel like buying the black paint myself, so pick one out for me. Sheesh, we gotta go through it at the end of the day. And meanwhile, did you see my screen in that office setting? Boom, 300 lumen pickup. That's insane. I had some people in there looking at that thing like, wait a minute, using that projector? Yeah, that's all we use. That thing is so small, we carry it around. It's a little tiny projector. There it is. It's a screen on the go. That little tiny 300 lumen picked up on that thing. I was like, that's fantastic. And man, that's 300 lumens. We got one coming in that has 500 lumens on it. It's the same size. It's a 1080p version of it. Man. And you can take them out, parties, get together, on little balconies and stuff. Man, I can't wait. I hope the weather is. Oh yeah, but we got, what's the warning coming? I bet you it's the allergy thing, man. I'm good. I got jacked up all this week anyway. I can get jacked up some more. I asked for weather. 53. Oh, it's gonna be outside to play. Yeah, we're gonna get some nice weather. We're gonna be outside to play with the portables. All right, let me grab this. So we got that. We gotta get this out of the way. We'll get this done. We're getting this done today. Early today. All this is gonna be done early today. Let me get this out of the way. I got things I gotta do. Ugh. I think that's the best idea. My buddy sat there and said, "Don't send him down. Send him his own stuff. It's right there. Just make it, send it back to him." I was like, "Hey, that's a fantastic idea. Even how you can't deny your own stuff. It's your stuff. How you gonna deny it?" So that'd be fishy as I don't know what if he sends back. We get a denial, or he didn't accept the package and it gets sent back. Yeah, there you go. You'll probably say, oh, you have to have a special. No, you don't. White paint is white paint. That's what it is. Only difference between white paint is basically either the texture of it. You have one coat and you have one that's basically non-white coat. You got one that you can, any paint you can paint over a surface and see the primer bleed through. Or you get the good stuff, paint it one time and it's done. Get that paint primer all in one. There you go. It's paint is paint. You got several different versions. You got cheaper version, you got good version. Good version is a lot more thicker. Some have more brighter color. That's pretty much basically about it. Some got built-in primers, stain blockers, stuff like you pay extra for all this. The sheen, gloss, whatever, you know, flat, whatever it may be. That's the stuff you pay for. Other than that, it's white as white. And this is white. It's not no off-white. This is actually white. I'm not hooking on. Jeez. Right there. That's for you. You want to order that ahead of time. We ordered those with the white paint because we use the white paint for splatter screens. We developed splatter screens that we use them for. They're fantastic. But I want to do a screen in all black with our coating, and I want to write our stuff and use the airbrush. Using the airbrush, she's going to write it in white, which I thought would be pretty cool on the screen. Do a reversal this time. And we ordered that. And it's funny how everything happens for a reason. So that thing popped up late. I'm like, huh. I remember ordering this, like, we were supposed to have it. We never got it. And we have it here now. Now I'm thinking, my buddy contacts me and says, no, send him his own stuff down. I was like, that's a fantastic idea. So that's what I'm going to do. So what excuses? We're going to get out of this. Or you little weasel. Here's the thing. You can't get out of this one. It's virtually impossible. It's airtight. It's like, you know, you're a rat in a mason jar and this lid is slowly being tightened around you. You're going to feel like you're about to suffocate. How's he going to get out of this one? He's right now pondering, trying to figure out how you can't get out of this one. That tracking number is posted everywhere. Everybody's going to have it. Everybody's going to check it. You're going to watch that package travel from here over to there. Signature confirmed. When you sign for your signature, is going to pop up. So, how would you deny your own paint? Can't say we made it wrong. How else can you make it? It's 2 tablespoons. Please, give me a break. Anyone can make that. Judge can make that. It's 2 tablespoons of black paint into white paint. Rocket scientist. Sheesh. And the other version we're making is the same thing, except for it's 3 instead of 2. It's a little bit darker, and it has 1 teaspoon of dark silver mica. That's it. It ain't rocket science. It's easy. Mix well and paint. Wow. You're going to put that against your Cinemax. You're going to put that against your personal mix. You're going to put that against your hybrid mix. You're going to put on all your light paints. Now, if you put it against your darker paint, that's just dumb. Because in the day, we already know from the door, dark it's going to pick or whatever. But your dark paint's on ambient light rejection because we got that written onto a container. And keep in mind that the Frankenstein and UV mix are exactly the same thing. Because when we put them side by side, you can tell they're off by 1 scoop. And we know how to make the UV mix. We'll send over that too if you want. Matter of fact, I can get some great bullseye primer does the exact same thing. I can buy some and just send it to you. We got stuff for that too. Network gray, got something called software gray. It's a dark gray. We'll send it over if you want. Well, first we'll start with this. I'm going to send this over first. Since you got a lot of time on your hands, you seem to be, you know, nothing better to do but do dumb stuff on camera. We'll help you out. We'll keep you busy till we get to court. Mind, Jamie, this is not just, at the end of the day, you may think this is just a video of painting being sent to, no, buddy. This is, we're going to use this against you in court if you mess up on this. Mind, your business is being taken in for fraud. So, explain to a judge how paint that was sent to you that is your own paint, you denied it. And then you sit there and say, well, I'll send you. Send me what, Jamie? We gave you permission to make our product twice, and you failed twice in a row. Have you forgot that? That's why I said I think he has dementia or memory loss. Because you need me to post that. I'll find the demonstration, I'll repost it. We gave you permission to make the product. You failed twice. You even had McAfee help you. Send up some newer paint. You failed that too. You don't know how to make black technology. You don't even know how to make dark gray technology. You even got a label up here with your name on it, with the date on it, and signature, saying it's not ambient light rejection, Kenny. And it's a dark screen paint. You don't know what you're doing. One minute you say it's ambient light rejection, next minute you say you don't. It's not. On your website, you clearly had to state your product is not ambient light rejection, but in videos you're saying it is ambient light rejection. What you do is you flip and flop on who you're selling it to. If somebody needs it in a well-lit environment, you lie and say it's ambient light rejection. First things first, another baffling thing. Why in the world would you have a non-ambient light rejection paint in a church? The one area that's going to have more lighting than any other commercial environment is going to be a church. So what was your paint doing in there if it's not ambient light rejection? Okay, if you're saying it doesn't require ambient light rejection, that's a bold lie at the end of the day. Ambient light rejection is an upgrade to be able to absorb light. So what are you doing in a commercial environment to begin with? If you have a non-ambient light rejection paint, you're in the area of dedicated theater room setups because they really never have lights on in that environment ever. That's where you would be at. Jeez, I lie to the roof. Every chance I get, I'm a lie. Every chance I get, I'm a lie. All right, let's get this done, people. I gotta go. I got this stuff to make. I'm gonna get this finished, and so we can get this done, and so I can get this product out here. We'll document everything. I gotta go pick up the box. So we got everything here. We got the bubble wrap. We got the white paint. I gotta pick up the black paint. They say 1 ounce. It's 1 ounce for a tablespoon. So these bottles are actually 2 ounces. 1 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon. How many ounces in 1 tablespoon would be 1 ounce? 1 ounce. It's 1 ounce. Let's see. It's 1 ounce. Oh, 1.5. Okay. So, how many teaspoons? And 2. Okay, wait. There are 2 tablespoons and 1 ounce. So we got 2 tablespoons and 1 ounce. So this paint comes in 2 ounces. Half of that would equal 2 tablespoons. I still want to get a tablespoon just in case to get that measured up just right. I'm going to pick that up today, get that done, do exactly like it was in the video, and we'll send it over. And then we're going to do our version, which is going to be 3 and mica. That's an upgrade version of it. And we look forward to Mr. Fernando participating in it'll be your experience, man, at the end of the day. We already know your stuff don't match. We did the test already. We did it 4 years ago. We know your stuff don't match. We look forward to you doing those tests. And if you bother to say, well, I'm going on vacation. Yeah, we already going to note all that at the bottom that you ever had of going on vacation. It'll be noted everywhere that, yeah, he's going to go on vacation. Don't do that. If you go on vacation, you can hold the package. Have to put the package on hold. When you come off vacation, we'll send it right back out to you, or we'll send you another one. You're not getting around this one. Let me see. And you can't get online and fake like you moved. We've been through that one too. We did that one already. The fake move. He moved and whatever nonsense went on with that crap. The fake move. So I don't know how it's going to work out for you, buddy. Next time you want to get on camera and you want to talk trash about my test, especially when you don't even do tests, you'll think twice about it. The learning experience. I learned enough of them already. All right, gotta go and God bless.